Hello and welcome, friends. Welcome to another episode where I review modern and vintage fountain pens. Today, I have for you a quite modern fountain pen, but with a vintage aspect to it. Guys, unfortunately, I don't know the name of this producer, but it certainly made a quite beautiful looking fountain pen. As you can see on its body, it mimics the famous celluloid material, but this time I think we have in front of us a plastic product. But it's quite a well-built fountain pen. It is light because you will see the filling mechanism. It is an ink cartridge. I will zoom on it to show you the beautiful material. It is in this gray, gray color. You can see that the body is finished in this slim ending, and I think that this is designed this way to accommodate the cap. By the way, it's not a pressure fit cap, it is a screwed in cap, and I think it was designed this way to to securely post the cap. You can see it posts quite well because of this difference, and I like this idea because it doesn't scratch the body of the fountain pen. And I will put it like this because I want to show you the cap. The cap, it ends in this little ring, gold plated. You can see the beautiful clip. It reminds me of a beak from the pelican, but also if you zoom on this, it's like the head of a snake. So quite interesting. It is gold plated also. Let me make a metal clip, and it's quite functional. You can see this beautiful curve, quite nice. The end is not quite a flat top, but it has this beautiful, like a point. You can see raised, slightly raised, and it gives this nice reflection of the light. A beautiful cap. We have the threads here in the plastic, and this is the cap. Now guys, I want to show you the nice looking, simple looking grip section. It ends in this concave shape, which it's quite nice to use. Unfortunately, the nib is quite small. It is Inox Iridium. Inox, it refers that we have stainless steel, and Iridium, it refers to the metal point of the nib. Of course, you know that Iridium, it isn't anymore used by the fountain pen manufacturers. They use alloys containing different metals, but not Iridium. On the back, we have this plastic feed, and now a rather strange feature, and for me this is the weak point of the design of this fountain pen. Just look how long it takes me to unscrew the barrel. So it makes those noises that I hate, because guys, it is plastic on plastic, so this is another thing that I hate. And you can see I'm rotating, and I'm still rotating. Now it rotates with easiness. Let's see. So guys, look how long is this thread. Look at it. And of course it's plastic on plastic, which I don't particularly like. Here we have an ink cartridge. Like I told you, it is a quite large ink cartridge, and I think that by the way it looks, it is an international size ink cartridge. It is depleted, as you can see, but I will ink it for you guys. For this, I will use a medical syringe. So don't do this at home because you can hurt yourself with the needle. Of course, I always ask if I can directly fill without the ink, but you can see the diameter of this hole is the same as the diameter of the syringe. So no, I must use a needle to redraw to draw the ink from the bottle. By the way, for this operation, I will use a Parker Quick ink. You know that I like this particular brand of ink because it has that lubrication to it that I enjoy. But I think also the fountain pens enjoy that lubrication because it has a role of cleaning the inner parts of the fountain pen. So guys, for this you have to be careful not to injure yourself with the needle. Just insert it, and I want to show you how I draw the ink. Yes, not too much. Okay, you will see that the cartridge will fill quite rapidly. Let me show you. So now I will push on the syringe. You can see it dropped the ink, and now the cartridge is filling. Okay, I will leave it like this. The rest of the ink I will gently push it back to the bottle. Yes, I will leave the syringe aside. Now I will insert this ink cartridge. Okay, I think it is inserted. For the moment, I will leave this. Oh, I'm sorry. It appears that it is not. I thought it was bent, but no. So I will leave here for a few moments. Okay, it doesn't want to stay. Let me see. Okay, now it stays. So guys, after you use it, always remember to put the cap back on the bottle to avoid accidents. Okay, it doesn't want to stay. So it needs to write. I will put the syringe aside. I will put also the body and the cap aside. Because guys, you know, this pen probably wasn't used for a couple of years. So I will try to see if the ink has reached the nib. No. And I don't have time to wait because it is recommended that you hold it in this position for at least 1 hour. But I don't have time for that. I will simply apply pressure on the cartridge, but gently because you could crack it, and this is the end of the cartridge. So I'm trying to. No, it certainly doesn't want to write. I will try it, but if I have no success, I will just dip it in ink. And it appears it doesn't want to. Whoa. Guys, I'm sorry about this. I will pause the video for a minute, and I wanted to clean this ink from the syringe, but I will try to flush it. Maybe it needs some little more ink. I'm sorry. Let me try like this. So first of all, I hope that it doesn't fall, but it fell. Okay, guys, I'm trying to bring a little bit more ink to the cartridge. Okay, and now you can see that I fill it up. I will draw a little bit of it also with the syringe. Okay, now, but I think that flushing it is a better idea, but I won't give up on it. Okay, now I can see that when I'm trying to squeeze this plastic cartridge, it has some resistance, so it means that when I will push on it, it will try to the ink will try to escape through this part, and I'm also helped by the gravity. No. So, guys, I'm sorry. The only solution that I can see is to pause this video and I will try to flush it to clean it. And we will see if it writes. Maybe needs to be flushed for or hold in water for a few days. We will see. So, I will return in a few seconds. Guys, I'm back and now clean it. I will clean this section from water and I want to show you. I hope you can see. Let me zoom on it. Yes, it has this narrow point, but I've managed to insert the syringe in there and flush it with water. And to my surprise, it you even can see here, it holded a dark ink and some drops of dark ink with water. They managed to flush it. I hope it is okay. I will do. I will try to do again the writing sample. So simply insert this here. It is inserted, and now I will try again to apply pressure, and I hope that that canal in the inner grip section it is clear, and the ink will pass this time. And you can see, no, it appears that it needs little bit more flashes, and with the risk of ruining this cartridge, I will try to apply as much pressure as I can. And I'm not so sure why this doesn't want to write. Guys, I'm sorry about this. I thought that it will write. It appears that this is indeed an older model, maybe from the 1990s or even the late 1980s. So you know that I don't like to give you reviews without the writing sample. I will just dip it in ink. Look again at this little design flaw. So plastic on plastic. Look what it can. I hate this thing, and this is one of the reasons that I probably won't use this fountain pen a lot. But I like the way it looks. For a simple thing like this or a faulty nib, you don't use a perfectly good fountain pen. It is what it is. So I will dip it in ink. I hope this plastic feed will hold enough ink to do our writing sample. Okay, let me give you a little zoom. Oh, sorry, I will clean it. Yes, and now I have for you this no name fountain pen. The only clue to its origin is imprinted on the nib. So we have Inox Iridium. Because we have the word inox, I think that this fountain pen was produced either in France or in Spain. And indeed, in Spain, we have the famous firm Inox Chrome, but I don't think this is an Inox Chrome product. It has a steel nib, and I've already mentioned the imprints on the steel. Judging by the way it writes, I think this is an M from medium. And guys, I want you to see, I have here a Parker Quick ink, and usually the Parker Quick ink has let me show you, has this color to it. Okay, okay. And although you can see it in these drops black, it is rather a blue ink. And because this nib still holds residues of the old black ink, you can see that it contaminated also the beautiful blue Parker Quick ink, and we have this shade of the ink. So it definitely needs more cleaning in maybe in a professional jeweler's cleaner. But a viewer of mine, I hope I'm not mistaken, Bob, told me that it isn't good for the nib, being a gold-plated steel nib, to put it in that cleaner because it will affect the gold plating, and you can see it's rather affected. And looking now closely, we have Inox Iridium number 3. So it is a number 3. I don't know if this will help me establishing the manufacturer of this fountain pen. So again, no production marks. Guys, if you know the name of this beautiful fountain pen, and I'm sure that a beautiful fountain pen like this has to have a well-known producer, maybe I'm wrong, please tell me in the comments. So steel M nib. Okay, let me see how juicy it is. It appears to be a medium juice. Okay, maybe this is a pressure. So definitely we have a line variation. I'm not expecting it to be a flexi. No flex, yes. No flex. Let me see if I can reverse write with it. Reverse, no chance. It scratches and the ink flow is poor, very poor, so no way, no reverse writing. Let me see how it does on if I want to do a signature. Okay, quite nice. Now let me tell you about that fox. So the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. Quite a nice writer. I wasn't expecting this from this steel nib. It has a little bit of flex to it, or maybe the ink flow is giving me false illusions. Guys, this was my review. Again, please help me. Maybe we can identify together the producer of this beautiful fountain pen. I like the way it looks. The only problem is with that opening of the barrel. I even like the nib, although it lost its gold plating. Guys, this was my review. I hope you've enjoyed it. Have a nice day wherever you are. If you've enjoyed this review of this beautiful no-name fountain pen, please subscribe to my channel to support my activity. I will see you again at the next episode. Till then, bye bye, and please take care of yourself.